continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Docking Stadium for a Saturday night of Adrian College Bulldogs soccer. Here at Docking Stadium, this is the home of Adrian College sports. I am Forrest Vernier alongside my good friend Braden Packard. We will be calling this game tonight. On the crew, we also have Nathan Lindner, who is directing. Kenny Schaub is upstairs running the top camera. As tonight, your Adrian College Bulldogs will be taking on the Comets from the University of Olivet. And Braden, what are your thoughts of what's going to be happening for this game tonight?
Well, coming into this game, the Bulldogs are standing at a great season so far of 8-2-1 and looking to keep it up as they have tied their last game 2-2 against Trine. As for the Comets, they're looking to bounce back as their season is standing at a 2-9-3 with a losing streak of 3. This could be an impact game for both teams because the Comets could turn it around, have something to build upon next season and still to build upon this season, and the Bulldogs are looking to improve and stay up in the conference.
Yeah, Braden, as you mentioned, the recent game against Trine earlier this week, Elise Fries and Josie Huber came up with some big goals in the draw against the Thunder. Also, there was a beautiful assist from Delaney Bader as well.
You just love to see that kind of chemistry this late into the season. As that starts early on, it's almost like testing to see if the pool is warm. You're testing the water, and once you realize, water's just fine, you get that chemistry going later on in the season, and that's where they are, and that's how they've been doing so great.
And we are just about ready to get things going here at Docking Stadium. But leading the Bulldogs in goals this season is, again, Anna Marie Fosman. She has 5 this season. And here we go. Bulldogs and Comets are underway. Just the start of things. Remember how this game works is there will be 2 45-minute halves, but between halves 1 and 2, we will have a 15-minute break. And the goalkeeper, that is number 1, Sarah Willard, making the first goal kick for the Comets. But the Bulldogs are making sure to stay on offense. That's Sydney Anderson trying to pass it to Fosman, but the Comets take it back as that's Jillian Ostritsky, the freshman from St. Clair Shores. As Josie Huber now trying to take that one from Ava Christea.
Josie Huber trying to use her strength to her advantage, trying to get that leverage, but was unable to, got the penalty called, and that will be number 33, Jenny Underwood, getting this kick. Let's see if she can lead that ball towards the Bulldogs' half of the field and get some offense.
That was a nice kick there by Sam DeKunik, the sophomore from Macomb, Michigan. That was a nice play by Huber off her knee, and that's going to roll out of bounds. And this will be a throw-in from the Comets. Who's going to get this one? As there's the header from number 10, Emma Del Zacchio. Now Elise Fries, who scored one of the 2 goals at Trine University, makes a long pass to Anderson. Now Fosman's got it. She's going to have to maneuver it around Samantha Foster.
She almost got to pass to number 12. pass to number 12, Delaney Bader, but was just unable to get that pass cleanly and just a little bit too much power on it, leading to the failed offensive opportunity. But Bulldogs still a lot of time on the clock. They're going to get many more advantages. Let's see if they're able to get it going, as it's still very early on, almost 3 minutes played here.
As moments ago, the sun just said it is 7:34 p.m. and it's definitely starting to get dark here, but thankfully we have all the lights we've got here.
Indeed, I believe that will be the ball rolling out of bounds, resulting in a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they're able to get the offensive opportunity that they've been looking for. They got it earlier on in this first half. Let's see if they can get it, as this will be number 10, Emma DeZalchio.
DeZalchio will be making the first corner kick. And there it is. Who's going to get it? That's going to go right over Huber. As she goes to get it, she's going to have to maneuver and go around. It's pretty good defense shown so far from the Comets. And now Sydney Anderson, one of the team captains, she will be throwing it in. There's a throw-in.
I have to agree with you, Forrest, as the Comets have been able to play great defense. They've been spacing out as the ball has been towards their side of the half. Let's just see if they can just keep it out of the goal, as it is still early on, but the Bulldogs might get the first goal of the game so early on and just keep that momentum going. Let's see if the Comets can stop that from happening.
Now here's Melanie Perney, the sophomore, trying to guard Ava Harshbarger. Now Kelsey Zoli making good footwork with the ball. And there's the kick. Now that's number 15, Fosman. And that one's going to go back out of play, as we are just about 5 minutes into this first half here at Docking Stadium. And that's thrown in from, that was Delaney. No, that was Melanie Perney that made the throw in. Now Sam DeKunik. Now passing it to Kelsey Zoli. Again, Zoli showing that really good footwork. And here's Elise Fries.
You're saying Kelsey Zoli, great footwork, as she is a senior this year. She's developed greatly over this time, and she is just showing why she is a veteran presence for the Bulldogs.
And now here's Melanie Perney trying to find someone to pass it to. Makes a good line drive kick. And that's number 16, Madison Borelli, getting in front of Fosman to make the play. Now Delaney Bader is in front of it. Now Kelsey Zoli making her way toward the goal. Now Fosman making her way. And the whistle is blown.
Are they calling that offsides? I believe that will be an offsides call. Great call by the refs, as that was almost a nail biter there for the Comets, as it was getting close, especially to the leading scorer, number 15, Fosman, Henry Fosman. So let's see if the Comets can bounce back after that almost nail biter play of the Bulldogs.
Now Elise Fries makes a good header, bounces in front of Josie Huber. That's number 4, Isabella Hillard. And that bounces in front of Sam DeKunik, who makes the kick and tried for the header but missed. And that's number 99, Ostrowski, making her way toward the goal, but looked like she didn't quite get the momentum she wanted. Now here's Gabrielle Fallon Revels. She will be making the first goal kick for the Bulldogs. As she backs up, does a good job making sure to have the momentum she wants. That one's played by Anderson to DeKunik, who makes a nice kick. Zoli now making her way around Hillard. That one goes past Bader. Fosman now has it again, but it's taken from her by Samantha Foster.
15-on-15 crime, as that was a close play. Or is that nope, yep, nope. Number 15, Samantha Foster. Yeah, it's 15-on-15 crime.
There was a corner kick going to Sydney Anderson. And now Olivet taking the ball back again. That's number 8, Caitlin White. Melanie Perney now, and Ostrowski racing for it, but Perney gets to it first. Smart play from her, giving it to her goalkeeper. Revels now trying to give it back to Perney. Perney trying to keep it in play. Now Zoli tried to get it. Now it's Alana Earl. She'll make the pass to DeKunik. Here comes Anderson. Anderson kicks it around Jenny Underwood. Comets again showing their defense till Fosman takes it.
Ball goes wide left, as that was a close play from the Bulldogs. Almost was the first goal of the game, but we had a player down for the Comets, but thankfully she gets right back up. Shout out number 4, Isabella Hillard, for just having the toughness to get right back up after that collision.
And now Willard makes the goal kick for the Comets. And Earl trying to keep it in the Bulldogs. Now Anderson, this one's going past Fosman. And Anderson now will be making another throw in. Anderson, one of the 2 team captains. That one's kicked up in the air from Hillard. And Zoli now kicks it. It goes over Fosman, trying to get it back. And a little stumble by Underwood. And Anderson trying to put it back in, but it's kicked away from Hillard. Anderson will try again in the throw-in. And it's going to go back out of play. Anderson will have to try it again.
It's been like ping pong. It's just back and forth. But I believe that was finally Anderson getting the clean throw in. Finally not going back out of bounds after the Comets have just been playing really aggressive D. Let's see if they're able to keep it up, as that can mean all the difference. It can mean all the difference for the season and also for the Bulldogs season, as they're trying to keep up their record of 8-2-1. If they can keep that up, they will be having a great placement in the playoffs, potentially. Fingers crossed.
This will be thrown in from the Comets. It goes over Delaney Bader. Elise Fries. Now Josie Huber kicks it around Kelsey Finazzo. Now Anderson again making her way toward the goal. And that one was close. Now Sam DeKunik making a nice kick up in the air. Fosman now trying to find the opening, and a stumble, but she gets back up as she and Sophie Bradford took a tumble there, but they both get back up. Anderson with a good header. Fosman making the kick. But the Comets now had the momentum, but the flag goes up.
Flag goes up, and I believe they're trying to get better positioning right here. I believe this will be Anderson trying to direct some traffic, trying to get the wide open teammate, but that'll be Fosman. Almost got the high kick and call, as that was a little bit too high, but ball goes sent out of bounds. Anderson will get the opportunity for another throw-in.
And Delaney Bader making good footwork, the freshman. And the Comets take it back. Now they have the momentum, and it goes by Fries and Perney now, and Perney and Harshberger racing for it. Perney gets to the ball first and kicks it out of bounds.
Great hustle play by the Comets as they're finally getting the ball towards the Bulldogs' half of the field. Let's see if they could take advantage of this with the throw-in.
Revels keeping a really good eye on the ball.
Indeed, she didn't know what kind of bounce that was going to have. She didn't know if it was going to be ending up to be a throw-in or a goal kick, but it ends up being a goal kick. Let's see if she uses her power to her advantage to push it down midfield, and she does. She's trying to get it out of her side of the field. I believe this will be Huber trying to get on top of it, but the Comets get it, but Bulldog said, "Swiper, no swiping."
Fosman making her way toward the goal. It's going to be close. She kicks and goal! Let Bruiser paw print that one on the board. Anna Marie Fosman scoring her 6th goal of the season. Makes it 1-0 Adrian College. And we're going to take a look at this replay.
Great setup by the Bulldogs to get it to their leading scorer, Fosman. The goalie got a little bit too aggressive on the play, leading to Fosman getting it wide open.
Yeah, and that was good momentum. And we're just getting word that Anna Marie Fosman's goal was assisted by Kelsey Zoli. I have to give Zoli credit too. She did a great job giving the momentum that the Bulldogs needed. Got it to Fosman quick and found the opening, and she took advantage, kicked, and the next thing we know, Bulldogs are leading 1-0. And as Fosman's her parents are here in attendance tonight. Dad Al, Mom Nancy, is her dad Al just waved at me, saying hi. And fun fact, her brother Sammy plays on the club baseball team, as I have called some of his games as well. And he's a very good pitcher. He's very talented. That was a nice kick there from Elise Fries.
Getting close to about 15 minutes played of this first half. Bulldogs already leading this one goal, but this is not too much of a comfortable lead. Let's see if they can increase it by the end of this first half, or the Comets could answer back with a goal of their own. Ball stands stagnant towards midfield, as this will, believe, be number 19, Sam DeKunik. Now to Anderson. Anderson getting it to Huber. Huber just elects to just kick it out of bounds, resulting in a throw-in to Anderson, and Anderson gets it to Fosman.
Fosman passing it back to Anderson now. Here's Kelsey Zoli trying to build that momentum again. And that one goes past 21 Huber. Now Melanie Perney's got it. And Kelsey Zoli and Fosman. And will she do it again? No, not quite. It goes over the post.
Try to sneak it in the top shelf for Mama hides the cookies, but just a little bit too much power on it, resulting in it going out of bounds. This will be a goal kick here for the Comets as they try to push it down midfield, as ball has been towards their half of the field more than not. They're trying to get some offense going and then trying to answer back with a goal of their own after number 15, Anna Marie Fosman, got the first one of the game. DeKunik now getting the ball. Passing it to Anderson. Anderson trying to push it down past midfield, but she's collided with a couple Comets, resulting in the ball going towards number 0, Gabby Revels.
Revels picks it up. Rolls it over to DeKunik. DeKunik trying to find the opening, but that one was kicked. That was Kelsey Finazzo from the Comets. Now Alana Earl making a nice kick. And now Fosman is going to try to take it back again. She'll have to maneuver around Madison Borelli.
Fosman tried to angle the pass to her teammate, but it was just too many defenders right there to get the angle, as that goes a little bit too far towards midfield. This will be the Comets with it now, just trying to push it past their side, their half of the field. That ball will be going out of bounds, resulting in a throw-in.
So the Comets will be throwing it in. It's number 8, Caitlin White. And now it was taken from Earl for the moment. There was a nice kick there from Huber. That one's kicked over Earl. Now Zoli plays it off her knee. Now trying to find the opening, passing it to Anderson. Anderson will kick it over to Huber. Huber now passing it over to Sam DeKunik. DeKunik taking her time with the ball. Goes around, as she had to go around Harshbarger. That one was close right there.
Really was. Just got the right angle, perfect timing, but just a little bit too much power. Didn't get the right, just couldn't get it right. And it goes just a little bit too right. But you know what? They're still got a lead right now. Let's see if they can just build off of it, as they have been playing great offense and defense. Let's see if the Comets can answer back here before the end of the first half ends.
And there's the header from Alana Earl. I think that was Del Zacchio who headed it twice there. And Fosman tried approaching towards the ball, but the Comets kicked it back. And now Huber taking it from Ostrowski. And Huber stumbles, but she gets back up. Looks like she's okay.
Huber ended up getting tripped up, as that will be the call. I believe they're going to be allowing her a kick, as the Comets try to set up a wall with their tallest players, or some players that can jump.
Yeah. This is a big chance for the Bulldogs to make an extension to their lead with 26 minutes to go in this first half.
Agreed. If they can make a comfortable lead with this much time on the first half, that means all the difference.
Great defense shown again from Willard.
Willard's doing everything that she could possibly do defensively, as she is one person. She can only be at the goal at certain times, and she just plays it to a T right now. It's just number 15, Fosman, just had the angle at the right time.
Now Melanie Perney will pass it over to Kelsey Zoli. Zoli again with the great footwork with the ball. Now here's Alana Earl. And there's a nice header coming from the Comets. As we are just about 20 minutes into this first half here at Docking Stadium. The Bulldogs have a 1-0 lead on the goal from Anna Marie Fosman's 6th goal of the season. It was assisted by Kelsey Zoli. And other than that, too, it's been really back and forth on the defense, especially from the Comets.
I have to agree, especially after that first goal. They've definitely have locked in and realized what they have to do. They've been closing out on number 15, Anne-Marie Fosman, making sure that she doesn't get as many opportunities offensively. Let's see if they're able to keep that up, or let's see if another Bulldogs player can step up offensively to get another goal on the board.
Anderson trying to make her way towards it. Revels again keeping her eye on the ball. And the head coach for the Bulldogs is Nathan Cronwetter in his second season. They're assisted by Marvin Dorkin in his first. The head coach for the Comets is Doug Carter, assisted by Ross Anderson, Justin Lovelace, and Joshua Rosendale. There's the corner kick that goes over Revels, but it ends up going out of play as Revels now picks up the new ball that's rolled in. She'll be making another goal kick for the Bulldogs.
You want to make sure that there's a fresh ball every single time, after a throw-in or after a long time of use, because you can get a lot of scuff on it. You could get a lot of turf, or it could just be getting maybe wet from maybe renting from the other day. You never know, and that's why you got to give a shout-out to everybody on the sideline who makes it happen for the dry soccer balls being able to be used.
And we're getting a substitute now as Tressa Muez. She will be taking over for Isabella Hillard as she's now making her way towards the sidelines.
Comets seemed to trust her offensively as they threw her instantly to do the throw-in, but that ball is swiped away from the Bulldogs. Let's see if it could lead to another offensive fast break. Zoli getting fancy with the footwork as she's been doing all game, and I believe this will be Earl.
Yeah, Alana Earl trying to find her way towards the opening. Now here's Emma Del Zacchio. That one's kicked away from her by Underwood as it went toward the corner like a laser. Now here's Anderson, the senior from Trenton, Michigan, making the throw, and it bounces in front of Delaney Bader. Now Earl trying to keep it in play, trying to go around Underwood, but it goes up onto the hill. As I would also like to give a special shout out to Ian Wendt, who is calling this game as well. He is sitting in one of the booths to my left. He is calling this game for 96.5 The Cave, 965thecave.com. And if you want to hear some sports updates, tune in weekdays on the morning. And you also might hear my voice there too, as I'm also doing a 3-credit internship at WLEN. There's times you might hear me on 103.9 or 96.5 The Cave, 965thecave.com. So here's Alana Earl passing it over to Melanie Perney. That one goes over Zoli. Del Zacchio trying to get to it, but it's kicked away from her again by Underwood. And Anderson will have another throw-in. And Zoli says she wants it.
This will be the Comets just trying to keep it away from the Bulldogs because they just have great field positioning, and Bulldogs have been able to keep it together offensively. Let's see if they can keep up that hot streak that they were able to put up earlier, and then just keep it on piling up the goals. Until then, this will be only a 1-goal lead here for the Bulldogs as this will be DeKunik now towards the ball. Now the ball is towards the Bulldogs' half of the field. Now they're trying to push it down midfield as the Comets players are just spaced out everywhere.
That one was kicked by Kelsey Finazzo away from Delaney Bader. Bader this year has had a couple of goals and an assist. During the first home game, she scored those 2 goals.
She's just been building off of that impact ever since. It's just moments like that are impactful, especially for the season, and just lets you know that you already have that confidence, the practice that you've been putting in throughout the season that everybody else hasn't been seeing. Everyone doesn't notice that, but it pays off during the games, and it's just awesome to see that pay off here for the Bulldogs.
And that was a throw-in from Underwood. That one's kicked away from Zoli, and it bounces in front of Huber. And Earl doing a good job keeping it in play. That was kicked again from Underwood, and a nice header there from Sidney Anderson. Anderson now showing some good offense there, taking it from number 25. 25, that's Ava Harshbarger. 18:04 left on the clock. And make that 18 minutes now. And there's the kick. A good effort there from Kelsey Zoli, but it goes just outside the post.
If I were the Comets right now, offensively, I would try to space out just a little bit less, try to group up when it comes down to it, is because they space out just a little bit too much, and the Bulldogs take advantage with their speed. If they group up, get a little bit more passes involved, and push it down towards the Bulldogs' half of the field, they could be able to match the one goal that the Bulldogs be able to put up. Let's see if the Bulldogs can keep up that momentum, though.
Now Anderson trying to keep it in play. Takes a stumble, but she gets up. So now here's Sam DeKunick. She will be making the kick in. Here's Melanie Perney coming to get it. That one goes over Freeze. As that's number 7, Kelsey Fanasso for the Comets. Now Delaney Bader kicking it back to Elise Freeze. Passing it back to DeKunick. DeKunick now making the kick to Perney, who plays it off her chest. And we're getting another substitute for the Comets. This is number 30, Caitlin Lamb. She will be taking over for Elizabeth Perez Pablo. As Pablo makes her way towards the sidelines. As that's thrown in from the Comets, and there's a nice header there from Taylor. Now it's kicked in, and Huber makes the pass to Earl. Delaney Bader finding her way towards it, but it goes back to Melanie Perney. Perney trying to maneuver around. And there's the free kick from Freeze. And it's coming back toward Perney, who makes the header. Perney now kicking it back to Elise Freeze. And Freeze making a good play, passing it back over to Anderson. Another smart play from Anderson, getting it to the goalkeeper, Revels, who kicks it back to Freeze. So here's Melanie Perney again, makes the kick. And now here's Delaney Bader trying to find the opening. Here's 11, Leah Holman. And the whistle is blown. 14:35 left on the clock in this first half. I'm Forrest Vernier along with Braden Packard, and we would like to thank you for those of you watching at home.
Thank you all for joining this broadcast. It has been a blessing to be out here tonight, especially with Forrest. A couple of our broadcasts have just been, we haven't been able to do it due to special circumstances, rather that be the weather or just something that happens once in the blue moon. but thankfully we were able to so far get this broadcast going. I'm going to knock on some wood, but I don't know. But it's just been a close one so far. Comets are starting to get it together offensively as they're getting substitution after substitution, getting a whole fresh squad in, and let's see if that could be the difference maker here.
So Alina David will come in and take over for Harshberger. That one's kicked. So now the Comets have it, and the header from Anderson. So now here's Leah Holman, one of our seniors. And it goes past Huber. Now DeKunick will have to find the opening. And she kicks it right over to Kelsey Zoli. Zoli is really moving fast. And Fosman has got again. And Fosman has done it again. Making it 2-0 Adrian College. That's her 7th goal of the season, her 2nd of the night. And let's take a look at what happened here, Braden.
Well, Forest Lightning does strike twice here as Fosman gets her 2nd goal of the game after a great setup by her offense. She gets the right angle, she gets the right time at the right moment. Great job by number 15, Anne-Marie Fosman.
Yeah, what a night it's been so far for Fosman. And it was assisted by, again, Kelsey Zoli.
If I had a nickel for every single time Kelsey Zoli assisted number 15, Anne-Marie Fosman, I'd have 10 cents. And that's not a lot. But, you know, it's weird that it happened twice.
And Fosman making her way toward the ball again. Fosman now finds the opening, but it gets past Zoli, as she just couldn't quite get there in time. 12:20 left on the clock now.
The tables would have been turned, as that would be number 15. Fosman almost assisted Zoli, but the pass just wasn't there on time. But Bulldogs still getting great opportunities early on here in the first half. Let's see if they can add on to it as it is going closer towards the end of the first. Let's see if we can add on to it during the second.
So now here's Kelsey Zoli making the pass to Leah Holman. Holman will have to pass it back to Huber after a little stumble there. Huber taking her time with the ball. Huber now makes the kick, but it's picked up from Willard.
Willard is doing everything that she can to make sure that her Comet squad could just be set up with the best opportunities, but she's just going to try to push it downfield. Let's see if this new squad for the Comets could get something going offensively, as the Bulldogs have just been able to swarm on top of it.
And Elise Fries makes a nice kick. There's the header from Lamb. Now Kelsey Zoli again making her way. Having good momentum with the ball. Now it's Melanie Perney. Struggling a little, but kicks it toward, but it's picked up again from Willard. It is 2-0 in favor of your Adrian College Bulldogs. Both goals have been scored by Anna-Marie Fosman, and both goals have been assisted by Kelsey Zoli.
You know, it's great to see that they are having that sort of chemistry. You know, they build it off early in the season, and the passes have just been landing with these two. Let's see if they can keep up this hot streak and just build up this comfortable lead that the Bulldogs are have been able to put up.
Fosman now kicks it. It gets in front of Leah Holman. But it goes over the crossbar. As we might be getting a few substitutes in for the Bulldogs pretty soon. I see Brianna Akins. Also Elise Johnson and Zoe Greenbaum, as Nathan Kronwetter will send them in whenever he is ready to do so. So here's Elise Fries. Makes a slow kick over to Huber. Huber moving really fast with the ball. Gets it quickly to Delaney Bader. Goes around Zoli. That one goes up onto the hill in front of the flagpoles. And so here comes Akins, Johnson, and Greenbaum. And Fosman, Bader, and Zoli will make their way towards the sidelines. As you can hear the fans clapping and cheering as they're being greeted by Kronwetter and Dorkin. And Fosman now gets a hug from the other team captain, Tegan Bergeron.
Well deserved, as these three, they're just subbed out, or they've just been putting up a great offensive opportunities for this team so far here in the first half. If they can build off of this, the rest of the team can build off of this sort of chemistry that they've been having so far. It can mean all the difference, and this could mean a win for the Bulldogs, adding on to their wonderful season.
Here's Melanie Perney trying to get to it, but stumbles. Now the Comets trying to take it back, but Perney kicks it out of play. So here's Josie Huber making the pass to Elise Johnson, one of our freshmen. Johnson now passing it over to Huber, who stumbles, but she gets back up. 7:25 left in this first half.
With just about 7.5 minutes left this first half, Comets are looking to answer back after the Bulldogs have been able to put up 2 unanswered goals. They're just looking to get that offense going, but then again, a lot of teams get it together during the second, and they can just build off what they learned in the first. You get to learn your opponent a little bit more here in the first, and then here in the second, you can build off of what you learned, and you can get some offense and defense schemes going for your team.
And Elise Johnson went for the header, but instead it was headed by number 19, Kalia Rustin for the Comets. Rustin is a freshman from Lonia. And Alana Earl stumbles as she kicks it out of play. And here comes Sydney Anderson. She will be making the throw-in. Zoe Greenbaum makes the play on it. It's going to go back out of play, and Anderson will have to try again with another throw-in. And she's got it. And it bounces over Zoe Greenbaum. That's kicked away by Mercy Rodriguez. And now Josie Huber. 5:43 left on the clock. She will be making another corner kick. And who's going to get it?
I believe that was the Kunik that was able to get it, but that was a header right out of bounds, resulting in a goal kick here for the Comets. Substitution in here for the Comets is, I believe this will be number 2, Kalia Glee.
Yeah, Kalia Glee. She will be taking over for Rustin. That one goes over Greenbaum. That one was played by Alana Earl. Now making the pass to Brianna Akins. That one goes up onto the hill. 4:50 left. The clock is ticking here at Docking Stadium.
Indeed, thankfully we haven't seen any players go down So the clock has been ticking. Clock has just been going just fine, and you just love to see that, as it's been a clean game so far. Not too many time stops, not too many subs. We got a few substitutions in here for the Comets, but they typically get out a few players at a time. So great clock management by both teams.
There was a kick from Akins. There was a line drive kick from Miwez. Now Elise Fries making the play. 4 minutes to go now here in this first half. It is 2-0 Bulldogs. Again, both goals scored by Anna Marie Fosman. And so here comes Carly Chamberlain. She'll be substituting for Alana Earl and Kylen Vanover. She will be substituting for Muez.
Almost a whole new squad in for the Bulldogs, as a lot of the starters are just taking their well-deserved rest. But we still got some starters in here for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can add on and to see if they can mesh well with the people that are just subbed in.
So here's Elise Johnson now passing it over to Josie Huber. Huber trying to find the opening, and she kicks it over to Carly Chamberlain. Over to Zoe Greenbaum. That one goes past Leah Holman. Now here's Elise Fries making the pass to Melanie Perney.
Ball going out of bounds, as this will be a throw-in here for the Comets, as that is towards their half of the field. They're just trying to get it out, trying to just chew up as much time left as they can, as they only got about 2.5 minutes left. Let's see if they can build off of what they learned in the first half into the second, as they've been playing great defense. Let's just see if they can finally get some offense going into the second, as the clock is going down and with about 2 minutes left.
Comets now throwing it in, trying to hold on. Now Leah Holman's got it. Holman now kicking over to Zoe Greenbaum. Greenbaum now kicking it. The Comets take it back. And Greenbaum has just one goal so far this year. I remember a few weeks back ago, she scored it on a header. And it's thrown in. 1:26 left in this first half.
As that ball slowly rolls out of bounds, not much Willard could do about that besides watch it go by. This will be a corner kick opportunity here for the Bulldogs with just a little over a minute left of this first half. Let's see if they can add on to their comfortable lead, or this could be a kind of a way for the Comets to show that they have a comeback in store and stop the Bulldogs with the great field positioning.
So here comes Anderson trying to keep it in play. But she'll have to throw it in now. 45 seconds left. Huber now kicks it around. Now here's Johnson. Making good footwork. Now Elise Fries. 30 seconds left. Now Greenbaum with a stumble, but she gets back up.
They're not calling it right there, as the clock is still ticking with just a little over 10 seconds left of this first half. Both sides looking to add on to what they've learned in here in the first. Bulldogs showing out here with the 2-goal lead here to close out the first. Let's see if the Comets can answer back here in the second.
Yeah, what a first half it has been for the Bulldogs. They lead 2-0. Both goals scored from Anna Marie Fosman, and both goals were assisted from Kelsey Zoli. And we're going to take another look at the goal.
Great setup from number 8, Kelsey Zoli, to keep that pass with the momentum. And Anne-Marie Fosman just to get it right in time, in stride, and gets it perfect.
And let's take a look at the second one, too. As our director, Nathan Lindner, shows us the replay, let's take a look really closely at what happened here. Yeah, again, Kelsey Zoli getting the momentum, finding the opening, passing it to Fosman, who quickly found the opening and took advantage and scored. Bulldogs lead 2-0, but they are not out of the woods yet, as they will have another 45 minutes left to play. But will the Bulldogs keep pulling ahead, or will the Comets catch up? Well, find out when we come back. From Braden Packard, and I'm Forrest Fernier. This is the home of Adrian College Sports.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrived today, and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence."
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking to you.
And we are back. We are live again from Docking Stadium here at the campus of Adrian College on a Saturday night here at Adrian. And your Adrian College Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead over the Olivet Comets. I am Forrest Vernier alongside Braden Packard. And Braden, what a first half it was. The Bulldogs scored not once but twice from Anna Marie Fosman, as they have really good momentum, but they are not out of the woods yet, as they have another 45 minutes of playing time here to go. Go ahead, Braden.
Oh, I'm sorry. The first goal of the game for the Bulldogs came just about 13 minutes in, and again, by Anna Marie Fosmoen and assisted by Kelsey Zoli, and that duo has just been going crazy so far. But Gabby Revels has been having an easy night so far. 0 saves so far, as the ball has been a majority of the time staying toward the Comets' half of the field. There, Sarah Willard has allowed 2 goals, but she has so far 5 saves for the night. Let's see if she can keep on protecting the goal.
Now remember, Braden, Zoli also assisted Fosman on the second goal she scored too.
Yeah, and that happened at 31:56, almost 32 minutes into the first half, and that was just phenomenal. It was just great to see that chemistry with the Bulldogs.
And since it's the second half, both teams have changed their directions for where they're supposed to where they're supposed to score. For those of you watching at home, pull up a chair and get your microwave popcorn. Sit back and relax, and we hope you are enjoying our broadcast. Once again, we have a hard-working crew with us tonight. As Kelsey, I believe that was Emma Del Zacchio. That was close right there, but it hits the crossbar.
I almost got it going early on here in the second half, trying to build off what they got in the first, but couldn't get it. But they got many more opportunities as just the beginning of the second half.
That's Josie Huber making the pass.
I believe
that's Sydney Anderson.
I believe that'll be a tripping call, as that will be number 19 to Kunik. Going to get the kick opportunity here just past midfield, trying to push it down towards more towards the Comets' half of the field. Let's see if they can take advantage of this great field positioning early on here in the second half.
Kunik with a nice kick. Now Del Zacchio trying again, and Fosman going around.
Fosman trying to use her strength or her advantage, trying to get the leverage, but it just ends up sending a Comets player to the down, and I believe we're going to be going on. No. I believe we're just taking a break for a second, just getting the player up.
And we're going to take a look at a replay of the shot on goal that hit the crossbar from Emma Del Zacchio. Let's take a look at that. Wow. Did you see that, Braden?
Oh, yeah, that was a close shot right there. And, again, very early on here in the second half, already getting opportunities like that early on, almost getting it together. Let's see if they can just slow it down a little bit, get that accuracy, and then just put it together. Bulldogs able to been doing that so far twice in the first. Let's see if they can build off of that.
Josie Huber with a good header now. Now it's to make the footwork. But it's taken from her from the Comets. Now here's Del Zacchio trying to find the opening. Kicks it, goes over Zoli. Goes over Fosman. Yeah, this is just the start of things here in this second half. And earlier I received word that if Anna Marie Fosman scores, keyword, I'm saying if she scores 2 more goals here, she will be tied in first place in the league.
That would be a great achievement right there, as they just have so many great players out here in the league for the women's soccer. Just to be at the top of your league is just a great achievement. Let's see if Anne-Marie Fosman can keep on her phenomenal season and just keep up her offensive streak.
That was a nice kick from Sam DeKunik. Now Kelsey Finazzo making the play. That one's rolled in right to Melanie Perney. Bulldogs are going to have to play some defense now.
Gabby Revels is getting ready defensively, but the Bulldogs are getting in position as well. It's just great to see that the Bulldogs haven't had too many opportunities in this game for defense on their half of the field, but they just know how to just get in the right place at the right time. Great example right there as they force the ball out of bounds. But this might, they're just saying that this will be a goal kick here for number 0, Gabby Revels. She might try to push that one towards midfield, as that will just try to get it out of that area, but that is kicked by a Comets player. Bulldogs trying to get on top of it, trying to get it out of their area, trying to push it towards the Comets' half of the field.
Melanie Perney really moving fast now. Del Zacchio and number 15 for the Comets, Samantha Foster, racing for it. But it's the Bulldogs who have it. It's Melanie Perney who will be making the throw-in. And it bounces in front of Kelsey Zoli. Zoli now passing it back to Perney, to Del Zacchio. Now to Perney again. Perney trying to find the opening. Anderson tried to kick it, but she missed. Went right under her foot.
Tried to kick it with the side of her foot, just couldn't get the right angling as it goes right underneath. I hate when that happens. But she's typically good on those, as she is I believe she is a senior presence on the squad.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is a senior. Now the comments have it, but there's the header from Perney. Now Elise Fries makes a smart play to Revels, who makes a good kick high and far. And it bounces in front of Zoli, trying to get it with the comments. That was kicked by Foster just in time before they could make their way toward Millard in the goal. Now Zoli going to have to try it again. She kicks it right to Del Zacchio outside the corner, or inside, excuse me. That one rolls up on top of the hill. A new ball will be thrown in from Anderson. Now here's Delaney Bader, one of our Bulldog freshmen, making the pass to Josie Huber. Huber now makes the kick. Zoli gets it back now. Alana Earl. Comments. Good. This has been a good start for the Comets defensively in this second half.
I have to agree. They just took. They heard what they heard something. Heard what they needed to hear from their coach, and then just build it off of that. They learned the offensive scheme that the Bulldogs have been doing so far. They realized they needed to close out at number 15, Fosman, and make sure that number 8, Zoli, doesn't give her the ball. Yeah. Just make sure that you focus on those two.
Now Del Zacchio will be making the corner kick. She kicks it over to Melanie Perney. Now back to Del Zacchio. Del Zacchio making a kick, and it goes right over Millard. Or Willard, excuse me.
Getting close to just about 10 minutes played here in the second half. Both sides have been showing out offensively and defensively as they've been able to put it together.
As Zoli kicks, and it goes just outside the post.
Great job by Willard to put her body on the line, but just almost wasn't needed there. But you never really know, as the kicks can be deceiving. It's almost like a curveball in a baseball. You never really know. You see it one way, and it just comes another way.
There's the goal kick. And a nice header there from Alana Earl. Bounce in front of Del Zacchio. Earl to Fizzaio. And now Zoli making good footwork again. Trying to find the opening, maneuvering very well. Now Anderson. Now passing it to Fosman. Anderson again makes the kick. Picked up again from Willard. Good effort there again from Zoli and Anderson combined. And speaking of Kelsey Zoli, earlier I received a text from her sister Erin via Instagram. She's telling me, "Let's go Forest. I'm watching this game again today." And Erin, if you're still watching, I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. Now here's Josie Huber coming to get it, and also part of Zoli's family are here in attendance tonight. Now here's Fosman trying to kick it again. It goes over the crossbar.
Right through the goalpost, and ladies and gentlemen, if we were playing football, that would be 3 points.
And let's take a look at the replay.
Great setup from the Bulldogs as they just got it to their number 1 person. Tries to get it lined up, but just a little bit too much juice on that kick. Sends it past the goal into the through the crossbars. Like I was saying, earlier, ladies and gentlemen, that would be 3 points if we were playing football.
Now it's Alana Earl trying to make her way toward, but it was blocked. Now Zoli gonna have to try it again. Zoli now making the pass to Perney. Alana Earl again. Now Josie Huber trying to take it from the Comets. Huber having good momentum, tries to find the opening, and it goes outside the post. And let's take a look at that one again. Let's watch what happened here, Braden.
It's towards the Comets half of the field, a little bit to the left as it curves just that much. Great effort from number 1 Hillard to make that effort play right there. Tries to get it out, tries to swat it, but just gets past her.
And Delaney Bader takes it away from number 19, Kyla Rustin. And now the Comets will have the throw-in. As it's Kylan Vanover who made the throw-in, but now the Bulldogs have it. This time it will be Melanie Perney who will be making the throw-in for Adrian College. It bounces in front of Del Zacchio, and it goes out of play.
Goes out of play, but this will be Bulldogs ball still, as this, I believe, number 27, Elise Fries.
Fries will be kicking it in. Fries makes a line drive kick. Goes over Bader. And now Del Zacchio tries to get it. And Fries will have to, this time she will throw it in. It bounces, it goes over Zoli. And Del Zacchio went for the header but missed. That's kicked up in the air. And it bounces out of play as it's caught by Caitlin Stanton on the sidelines. Melanie Perney now will throw it again to Fries. Fries makes another good line drive kick. Delaney Bader lost the ball in the footwork for the moment, but recovers. Perney making the slight pass to Fries.
You know, it's the great defense from number 25, Era Harshberger. Right, you just love Barger. You just love to see that as she was picking up not only Fries but also Josie Huber. So Melanie Perney.
And Samantha DeKunick throws it in. Fosman kicks it out of play. And we're getting a substitute for the Comets. Elena David. She will come in and take over for 25 Ava Harshbarger. .50 left on the clock in the second half. The Bulldogs clinging on to a 2-0 lead. But they have plenty of time to add more to it. So here's Del Zacchio. And there's the kick there from Ella McCormick.
Bulldogs playing great defense, as that was almost a fast break opportunity for the Comets, but that'll be number 27, Elise Fries, stopping the disaster from happening as she sets up the offensive opportunity. Great job for number 1, Hillard, for just getting on top of it, getting another save. Only allowed 2 goals today, as that is the only 2 goals of the day, but let's see if the Comets can answer back here in the second.
That's Willard making the goal kick, and it bounces in front of Fosman, who has had a great night, scoring 2 in the only 2 that were back in the first half. And both of them were assisted by Kelsey Zoli, as I was trying to mention earlier, but I would like to give a shout out to some of her family members who are here tonight. Her mom, Bridget, her dad, Bill, her brother, Alex, and her grandma, Cheryl. They are here tonight. She has two other siblings, Liam and Aaron. They couldn't be here tonight, but shout out goes to them as well. So here's Alana Earl. That one goes under Del Zacchio, and it rolls out of play.
Rolls out of play, and I believe this will be a great setup for the Bulldogs. I mean, you can't ask for any better field positioning besides a field kick. That'll be a push-off, resulting in another throw-in here for the Bulldogs. I believe this will be number 21, Josie Huber, getting ready for the throw-in. Let's see if she can get the right angle on it. Josie Huber elects to go for the kick instead. Went for the pump fake as she didn't like what she saw. Tries to get the right angle, as that'll be great defense from the Comets.
The Bulldogs trying to take it back. But it's picked up again from Willard.
Olivet not letting up at all here in the second as they're trying to answer back. Trying to answer with the 2 goals that number 15, Fosman, put up in the first.
There's the kick from...
Great footwork by number 21, Josie Huber, as she gets it to her teammate, number 12, Delaney Bader. This will be the Fosman, as Fosman tries to get the open opportunity as she gets the fast break.
Fosman kicks, and Fosman makes it 3-0 Adrian College.
Great job by number 15, Anna-Marie Fosman, to get the trifecta. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
3 times. And let's take a look at the replay. Fosman does a great job maneuvering, gets it around, finds the opening, and scores. That's her 3rd goal of the night, and the 3rd one tonight overall for the Bulldogs.
She has just had a great job of just pacing the way that she attacks the goal. She doesn't get too aggressive. She just waits for it to line up and get the right opportunity. And once she sees it, she just takes it, and it usually hits on a good rate, as she is now getting her 3rd goal of the game.
But this time it was assisted by Sydney Anderson, the team captain. So here's Emma Del Zacchio. And that's also Anna-Marie Fosman's. That's her 8th goal of the season now. So here's Elise Fries. She now will make the pass to Samantha DeKunick. And so if Fosman scores 1 more goal tonight, she will be tied in 1st place for the league.
Honestly, it's just an offensive masterclass that we're witnessing tonight by number 15, Anne-Marie Fosman. Let's see if she can keep it up here, as there's still a lot of time left here in this second. We're almost to about 26 minutes and 30 seconds left here in this second half, and the ball is towards the...
And Fosman now has a chance to... No, she'll pass it to Anderson instead, and it goes over the crossbar. But, yeah, I got to say, Anna-Marie Fosman, she has to be the MVP of the night, Braden. And meanwhile, for the comments, Caitlin Lamb will take over for Kalia Rustin. And Willard now makes the goal kick. And Huber went for the header, but she missed. Now Del Zacchio makes the pass to Kelsey Zoli. Zoli now makes a long pass to Anderson. Now Fosman. Anderson now gets it to Zoli, and it goes past the post.
I believe we might be getting a replay on that. Let's see how it happened. Again, almost a great opportunity here for the Bulldogs to take advantage of the field positioning. Great pass to get in there, but just a little bit left as Hillard almost got there in time to get the block. But either way, great offensive opportunity for the Bulldogs. Just couldn't take advantage of it.
So there's a header from Anderson. Now, Fosman has it again, trying to go through a few of the Comets players. Del Zacchio now has the momentum, trying to go around Paredes Pablo, and it's caught by Willard. Willard now will be making the goal kick for the Comets. 24:47 left on the clock, and I gotta say, you know what they say, time definitely flies when you're having a good time, especially commentating a memorable game like this one, Braden.
Right, a lot of offense here for the Bulldogs, as typically soccer is more of a methodical game, but Bulldogs coming into this one, guns blazing, and it's just love to see that.
And Huber makes it. That one goes around Paredes Pablo, goes through Fosman.
And I believe that ball is going to be going out of bounds. Hillard with the goal kick. Again, another offensive opportunity set up for the Bulldogs. Just couldn't get it, but then again, a lot of time left here. Clock still ticking, though. Hillard with the goal kick.
Now Perez Pablo makes her way. Makes good momentum, but there's the header from Josie Huber. Huber heads it again. Zoli tried to kick it, but it was taken from her by Vanover. There's another header from the Comets, now from Delaney Bader. And now Bader now kicks it, and she stumbles.
Great to see that both players are able to get back up, but this is also a great opportunity here for the Bulldogs to take advantage of the field positioning. I mean, great setups for the offense, for their team. I mean, you can't ask for better field positioning. As I believe that'll be Hillard that got it, but she's looking for the not a goal kick as she rolls out a little bit, trying to direct some traffic, try to keep it in towards midfield as she just tries to keep it out of their half of the field.
And so here's Isabella Hillard making the kick, but Sam DeKunick makes a good header as Fosman now makes the play. And Sydney Anderson trying to keep it in, but it goes just over the line. As it looks like pretty soon, Angie Toma will be coming into substitute pretty soon. I also see head coach Nathan Cronwetter having a conversation with Cassidy Seaton. Looks like she might be coming into this game soon.
You know, with such a comfortable lead, you can just play as many players as you want. If you're the Bulldogs, just get as many players as you can out there. Let everybody have some fun. You know, it's been a great night both for the Bulldogs. It's just great consistency, great chemistry, and you just love to see that.
There's a nice kick there from Willard. That one's going to go out of bounds. 21:15 left on the clock. The Bulldogs have a 3-0 lead. All goals scored by Anna Marie Fosman. 2 of them were assisted by Zoli, and the most recent one was assisted by Captain Sydney Anderson.
You just love to see what number 15 Anna Marie Fosman has been able to put up tonight.
And Zoli makes the kick, and Zoli makes it 4-0 Bulldogs. And she gets a hug from Delaney Bader and Josie Huber. The Bulldogs make an extension to their lead. And let's take a look at this one again.
Again, with the Bulldogs having the great field positioning, it was just up to Zoli to put it in. And then she just gets a really great angle on it, confuses Hillard just that little bit to get it in, and then just gets the bounce. 1, 2, 3 bounces in. It was almost like you're skipping stones on the lake, and Zoli took advantage. Now 4 goals for the Bulldogs to 0.
So Delaney Bader and Emma Del Zacchio will be substituted by Cassidy Seaton and Angie Toma.
Adrian College goal scored by number 8, Kelsey Zoli, assisted by number 10, Emma Del Zacchio.
And we're just receiving word that Kelsey Zoli's goal was assisted by Emma Del Zacchio, and that's Zoli's 3rd goal of the season. Now, what a year she has had.
Not only what a year she's had, what a gamer she has had, as she was assisted 2 goals to Fosman earlier, and now she got a goal of her own.
The Bulldogs had good momentum on that one, but again, Willard keeping a good eye on it.
Willard has been able to do so much. I mean, the amount of save that she's been able to get is insane, but sometimes it's just, as many times as the Bulldogs have been able to get offense, sometimes some will be able to get past her, and then that's what's been going on. But that's 4 goals for the Bulldogs, but now a corner kick here for the Bulldog.
There's the corner kick. Who's going to get it? And it goes in! And I think that was Fosman that scored it.
No way.
What a night she has had. And let's take a look at this replay. Let's watch very carefully.
Off the corner kick opportunity here for the Bulldogs. And that was just a great header. Bounces off the crossbar right to Fosman, and she gets the header again. But the second opportunity goes in. Now, I believe she is now tied for 9 goals in the league.
She is. She is tied in 1st place. That's her 9th goal of the season.
It is now 5 goals to 0. Comets just looking to answer back here in the second.
That's Anna Marie Fosman's 4th goal of the night. And she is now tied in 1st place in the league. That's her 9th of the season.
I mean, just what a night for the Bulldogs, and what a night for number 15, Anne-Marie Fosman. Let's see if she can get one more and take the lead, but will be her 5th goal of the game. That would just be insanity.
Josie Huber now passing over to Angie Toma, one of our freshmen, trying to take it from Hillard. That one goes past Paredes Pablo. Now Melanie Perney. It's right back to Angie Toma. That one will bounce in front of Sam DeKunik. She'll make the pass over to Elise Fries. So now here's Alana Earl passing it back to Fries. Fries making the long pass to Sam DeKunik. DeKunik passing it out right back to Fosman, now to Zoli. And Earl will let it go out of bounds, as the ball boy will hand it over to number 8, Caitlin White. She will be throwing it in for the Comets. And Cassidy Seaton makes the kick. Melanie Perney with the header. Huber trying to come and take it from Glee. Alana Earl makes the pass to Elise Fries. Fries trying to make it go around Pablo. And Earl keeps it just in play. I think that one may have just crossed it by just a tad. And White will be making the throw in again.
And we were having a goalie change for the Comets. believe this will be number 1, Sarah Willard, getting subbed out for number 0, Vivica Krolchek.
Yeah, Vivica Krolchek, the sophomore from Washington Township. She will be taking over for Willard. It's now Hillard, and it's caught by, and it looks like that may have bounced off of Revel's hands, and it went on top of the netting of the goal. And let's take a look at what happened here.
You know, this would be a great opportunity here for the Comets to answer back finally after 5 unanswered goals. But Gabby Revels was just right there on time to toss it up. Lands on top of the net. And it's just perfect defensive opportunities here for the Bulldogs. They're just taking every opportunity they get.
And so here's Kelsey Zoli now, trying to go around Caitlin White. And she does. Again, great footwork from Zoli. Now Elise Fries make the long pass to Anderson. Anderson now makes the pass back to Josie Huber. That one was kicked by Caitlin White. Now Melanie Perney will chase after it, but it goes out of play. 15:23 left as we're getting a few more substitutes for the Bulldogs. Here's Ella Drapp. So Fosman and Huber are coming out. That's thrown in from Perney. Also, Leah Holman is back into this game.
Just about 15 minutes left of this second half. Let's see if the Bulldogs can close it out with this comfortable lead with 5 goals.
Melanie Perney and number 28, David, chasing after it. Now it's thrown in from the Comets. Bounces in front of Elise Johnson. 14:25 left. And the Bulldogs trying to hang on to a 5-0 lead. And this will be thrown in from by number 2, Kalia Glee. Melanie Perney with the header, but it's going to go out of bounds up onto the hill. So it is 5-0 Adrian College. 4 of the 5 goals scored tonight have been by Anna Marie Fosman, as she scored 2 in the first half and 2 in the second, and she is tied with first placed in the league, as she has scored 9 goals this season.
It's honestly wild that she was able to tie it in just one game. She's just that much of an offensive player. He's just that much of an impact player on offense, and you just love to see that they've able to make that kind of sort of chemistry. Also give a shout out to number 8, Kelsey Zoli, assisting her on 2 of those 4 goals, and also getting a goal of her own, making this lead very comfortable with 5.
And Brianna Akins will come in and substitute for Sydney Anderson. The crowd giving the applause for her. Anderson getting double high five from Kelsey Zoli. And Jalen Conkle for the Comets will be coming into this game pretty soon. And the Bulldogs will be throwing it in. I think Emma Del Zacchio. And there's the throw-in. That's Sam DeKunick, who made the throw-in for the Bulldogs. There's the kick from Elise Fries. Now Elise Johnson finds the opening. Here comes Alana Earl. That one goes, and Seaton with the header. Now Caitlin White for the Comets. Now passing it to Caitlin Lamb. Leah Holman now has it. Holman now Goes around Caitlin Lamb. And it's picked up from Krolchek. It's Krolchek taking her time with the ball. Checking to see if the inflation is still good enough as she makes the goal kick for the Comets. As the clock is starting to wind down here at Docking Stadium, 12:23 left.
12:23 left, as you were saying. Comets still got an opportunity to put some goals on the board. Just try to answer back just a little bit, as they've had opportunities after opportunities, just haven't been able to get it together. But Bulldogs have been playing great defense. Well, let's see if this could be the difference maker here for the Comets and answer back.
And DeCuna kicks it high up in the air. And there's the header from Elise Johnson. Revel's keeping a good eye on it, but it goes way outside the post. And so here comes number 22, Jalen Conkle. She will be taking over for Caitlin Lamb. As on the front of the jersey, it's kind of hard to see the font of the numbers because of the stripes that seem to cover it.
The stripes make the jerseys that much more vibrant with the bright red, and it's hard to make it out, especially if it's it's hard to make out a number 11. It's I get what you mean. I get what you mean, but very nice looking jerseys.
Here's Alana Earl. She'll now pass it to Brianna Akins. Now Angie Toma making the pass to Alana Earl. And so that's Ella Drapp. Now it's kicked away from Drapp. 10:30 left in this second half. Yeah, what a game it has been here, Braden. 5-0 Bulldogs.
To put in the first half, to be able to put up the first 2 goals of the game by number 15, Emery Fosman, and assisted by number 8, Kelsey Zoli. That's what really started it. But the Bulldogs were able to really get the ball rolling here in the second half, and able to add on with 3 more goals. One of them by number 8, Kelsey Zoli, and 2 more from number 15, Emery Fosman.
And Alana Earl went for the kick, but it was caught by Krolchek.
Great job from the Comets to stay on that defensively, as with the new goalie change, that chemistry needs to be there, as it was Hillard in for the good majority of the game. Now it is, I believe, numbers 00, Krolchek.
And let's take a look at this. Excuse me. I think that. Yeah, that one play, I think that may have hit Leah Holman in the face. But she looks like she's okay. Now Drapp makes the kick. Cassidy Seaton trying to find traction with it. That one was taken from Angie Toma by Sophie Bradford. She made a good play on it. So here comes Sam DeKunick. She makes the pass to Alana Earl. Now Angie Toma trying to come get it. And to share a fun fact, and I just realized this, Angie Toma, she has the same last name as my high school band director.
Oh, that is a very interesting fun fact right there. I sometimes be making that connection too, because you never know. It's a small world out there. You never really know, honestly. You talk with a few of these people, like you were saying earlier, Anne-Marie Fosman's brother is on the club baseball team. you make connections like that all the time. It's just you just love to see that. It's just connecting the game you love and with just your personal life. And now we have some substitutions here out on the field from both sides.
So here comes Carly Chamberlain, and that's number 23, Haley Baldwin. As Alana Earl getting high fives from her teammates. And Elise Fries and Sam DeKunick make their way towards the sidelines as well.
Just great defense here from the Bulldogs and by the Comets. Oh, the Comets are just trying to keep it out of their half of the field. Just trying to make sure they're just trying to keep from disaster happening.
One of the Comets players goes down for a second. She's being helped up by one of her teammates. Looks like she's okay.
You really love to see that. It's just that teamwork that you have with one another. That's how you build that chemistry. That's how you build that trust with one another. That's what it means to play sports. It's just to have not only sportsmanship, but to have that trust in one another.
So now Elise Johnson trying to take this one away from Glee. The Bulldogs are now back on offense, making their way to maybe possibly a 6th goal. And that's Ella Drapp. But now the Comets take it back. And here's Leah Holman trying to go around Pablo. Now making the pass to Zoe Greenbaum, who has to chase it down. Has to kick it. That one goes over. So now Brianna Akins.
Greenbaum all got that great pass right there to set it up, but the Bulldogs were unable to get it together as that was just congested instantly by the Comets, not trying to let up any more goals. With just about 6.5 minutes left of this second half, Bulldogs looking to hold on to this comfortable lead with 5-0.
And meanwhile, the sidelines, Mackenzie Alberts and Katie Odell will be coming in pretty shortly. Nathan Kronwetter giving Odell some words of advice. And Ava Harshbarger will be coming back in soon for the Comets. With 6 minutes left to go in this second half, Bulldogs have a 5-0 lead, and they're on pace to make it 9-2-1 on the season. And so here comes Alberts and Odell, and Harshbarger coming in for the Comets, as Melanie Perney and Angie Toma will make their way towards the sidelines.
It's the last 6 minutes of the game, or making sure that every single one of your players gets the opportunity to get there out in the field, making sure that they can make an impact for their team any way that they can.
And Kalia Glee will make her way. She's now on the sidelines as well for the Comets. And so now here's Odell, who stumbles. Odell has had 1 goal this season. She is a freshman from Coldwater, Michigan, graduated from Coldwater High School. So here's Zoe Greenbaum. She'll be making the kick for the Bulldogs. Making sure she has enough momentum. Greenbaum with a nice kick. And that was played from number 23, Haley Baldwin, but another good play from Krolchek. Krolchek now will be making another goal kick. That one bounces in front of Baldwin, goes in front of Seaton. And so here comes Emily Daly. She'll be substituting for Leah Holman. Daly is a freshman from Macomb, Michigan. And here's the throw-in. That one's, Comets do a good job keeping it in play. Now Elise Johnson tried passing it to Chamberlain, but it goes past her. So now here's Brianna Akins trying to, and she kicks it past Pablo. Pablo now getting it back from the comments. Also, Juliana Latimir, the freshman from White Lake, Michigan, she'll be sent out shortly by Cronwetter. And Katie Odell trying to go around Finazzo. 3:43 left in the second half. And because of how many goals the Bulldogs have scored tonight, and because of how much time is left, I feel like this is going to be a win for Adrian College tonight, Braden.
You know, it would have to be it would just have to be a disaster for the Bulldogs for the Comets to come back, but it doesn't mean that the Comets are completely out of this one yet. They can still build off of this and still have something to go look forward for the season. Just maybe get a goal or two, and you can build off of that for your next game for the season, and maybe that's something that you can build off upon. But it's just great to see for the Bulldogs to see that the practice that they've been putting in has been paying off.
And so Juliana Latimir making her first appearance. She's substituting for Brianna Akins. Less than 3 minutes to go now is Katie Odell. She will be making her first throw-in tonight. That one bounces in front of Drapp. Drapp now kicks it out of play. And Odell's going to have to try again with her second throw-in. And who's going to get it? It's going to be Drapp again. Passing it back to Odell, now to Latimir. And Elizabeth Perez Pablo. Making the play for the Comets. Now here comes Revels trying to get it quick, and she picks it up.
She picks it up as it is now 2 minutes left of this second half. And this is looking to be a very comfortable lead here for the Bulldogs to close it out. Let's see if, Gabby Revels pushes it down towards midfield. And that'll be a great opportunity for the Bulldogs to just close it out, hold on to their lead, and just keep the Comets at bay.
And Kalia Rustin will come back into this game. She'll be taking over for Elizabeth Perez Pablo. She makes her way towards the sidelines. And so here's the throw-in from the Comets. That one's taken from Rustin. And so now that was Latimir making a good play over to passing it to Haley Baldwin. Now Katie Odell now passing it to Baldwin. Cassidy Seaton makes the kick. Seaton trying again. Makes a good pass to Zoe Greenbaum. Less than a minute to go. 55 seconds now to be exact.
Just under a minute left to go. It has been an honor to join you with this broadcast, Forrest, as this has just been a fun one. It has just been a great one to watch for the Bulldogs as they have just been playing offensively out of their minds.
And once we run out of time here, the Bulldogs will not only be 9-2-1, they will extend their home record to 5-0 there. So they will remain undefeated here at Docking Stadium. With 20 seconds left to go. And Elise Johnson kicks it away.
And that might just be it, as that will be the Comets trying to hurry up, as that will be just 5 seconds left. This will be the final countdown, folks, as that will be it.
Cue the music. Bulldogs win 5-0 against the Olivet Comets. As they remain undefeated at home. They are 5-0 here at Docking Stadium, but their overall record is 9-2-1. But the Comets now are 2-6-1. But what a game it has been, but definitely what a night it's been for for our leader in goals for Adrian, Anna Marie Fosman, who is now tied in first with the league for goals scored. She has now scored 9 this season, and the only other goal was scored by Kelsey Zoli, who also assisted Fosman in 2 of the goals that she scored. But yeah, what an amazing game it has been. I got to say, Braden, this has probably been the best game that I have called all year. And it's definitely been a pleasure to call it alongside with you. And so yeah, we want to thank you very much for watching. And we have once again had a hard-working crew with us, from Kenny Schaup and Nathan Linner, Braden Packard. I am Forrest Vernier from Adrian College Television, and your final score here at Docking Stadium, Adrian College 5 and the University of Olivet, 0. And as always, go in love and peace.